Alright.
Hello.
Holy shit.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 22.
Yay!
Is that even right?
Take it away, David.
Actually, let me check.
Don't bother me. I'm eating.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. You guys familiar with that guy, Drake Bell?
No.
He's, Drake and Josh, the show?
Yeah, I know who Drake Bell is.
Yeah, well, the guy who plays Drake, who is called Drake Bell, yeah, he's a fucking nonce. A pedophile, if you will. And so I was scrolling in Twitter, like, literally 5 minutes ago, and I saw him, he got interviewed or something saying, my pedo claims are going to be the death of me. And I'm just very interested to know why he says their claims when he got found guilty of them.
That is one hell of a way to start the episode.
Well, you know what? It's just what I saw, and yes.
What did he do?
Well, he didn't actually. I don't think he actually did anything like to the girl. He didn't, R-word her or anything. But it was just like inappropriate social media messages, that sort of thing. No, I think there was a bit of. I think there was some essay, but there's no. I don't think there's much detail on it. Yeah, I don't really want to know the details either.
You're telling me Drake Bell, the popular Hispanic singer, gets charged with this nonsense?
Well, he pleaded guilty, so yeah.
Okay, never mind.
But yeah, and his wife is divorcing him, which is funny because that took like 2 years to do. Because this happened all in 2021, so yeah. And you know what? I remember when Josh Peck got married, he didn't invite Drake Bell, and I remember being like, "Oh, yo, that's a bit of betrayal right there." But now I understand. But yeah. Anyway, on to a lighter topic. I just refereed my first actual big wrestling show.
Ooh, how'd that go?
Yeah, how did that go?
Yeah, it went pretty swell.
What happened in it?
Well, I only refereed the first half, so had 3 matches. The first one was I'm going to name names, which you guys don't know, but the first match was Elliot Hunter versus Warren Davis, with Warren going over. That was very interesting. It was only it was meant to be 8 minutes, but they got it done in 6 minutes, and it was actually very interesting because Elliot is from England, and he actually I'm pretty sure he actually sort of lived near me, where I used to live back in England, which is kind of cool. And Rowan is a Kiwi, but he learned how to wrestle in the Bad Luck Fale dojo, which is up in Auckland, but it's owned by Bad Luck Fale, who is in New Japan, so he does the whole Japanese wrestling style. So it was very interesting to see. No, not sumo, just Japanese pro wrestling.
Right.
They tried to merge sumo into wrestling, didn't go well, but and so it was really interesting to see British style and Japanese style go together. And I talked to Elliot after the show, and yeah, no, he said it was alright. Only a few minor criticisms. I won't go into that. But the next match was a loser leaves town match because one of the guys in. Going to break kayfabe here. He's got a new job over in Melbourne, so it's just a little send off. That was Bruiser Hennigan versus Chad Howard, and Chad won. That was a very fun little match, and I'll tell you why. Because when the wrestlers leave the ring, I'm supposed to count up to 10, and if I get to 10, it's a double count out, which means no one wins. But what they had me do is I had to follow them out of the ring and just try and get them back in, and to show how much I just lost control, how much of a ball it was, because it was a grudge match. And yeah, there was very interesting things. There was one spot, one little set where Bruiser did a scoop slam slammed Chad onto the floor, and Chad had to sell his shoulder. And yeah, I had to make it look like I was stopping the match because he was legitimately injured. Well, he wasn't, but I digress. And yeah, and that ended with Chad winning with 2 stunners. And then the third match was a Wellington Heritage title match with Connor King, who's from Warrior Wrestling up in Auckland, going against the champion, the Beast Jade Priest. And that was interesting, just watching, because I'd never met Connor before. A nice guy, though. Really nice guy. And it was just like two big guys just beating the hell out of each other. And so yeah, that was good. Jade won.
Two
And
big guys.
yep. And so yeah,
What's the
and that
weight
was
class?
just well, they're both heavy, but I do best. And that was me. I think around my height. Well, Connor was a bit taller.
Was it full contact?
Yeah, actually, the thing when I asked them, when I was talking to the Beast about afterwards about how was the match with Connor, what was he like? He said, "Oh, the bro like he it looks like he's hitting you, but you don't really feel anything apparently. Like he's very good at that, so it's just easy. All you have to do is just sell, and Bob's your uncle."
Bob
Interesting.
And then well, that was me done for the second half. They just had me stand by the ring and just record this with the camera because some of the wrestlers wanted some footage of their match up close so they could just see how they did. And so the next match was a tag match between Sabrina, Rough Guts, and Danny Octane, who are the Knights of Mayhem, versus. Oh, I'm going to need to. One sec. I need to figure out how to pronounce his name.
Interesting.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce the fucking name. It's
How do you spell it?
um. Right, I'm just looking up now.
Okay.
English.
Tagatese, I guess.
Agate.
Jamie Taggart.
Jamie
and
Tiger
T-Hawk.
Tits. Oh my god.
No. Oh fuck. If Jamie, if you ever watch it, if you ever hear this, I apologize.
What the hell
But yeah.
listening?
Them nipples
I
bite.
I don't know. The name Tiger
get
Tits kind of goes hard.
Them nipples bite. Rah!
Yeah.
Fuck. If this ever gets out, I'm gonna get murdered.
And then it turns out that it's not something cool like tigers for tits. It's just like he's got the like 8 nipples down his torso.
Oh.
Anyway, what was I
Hey,
saying? Oh yeah,
that's
and
mean.
his tag partner T-Hawk. And yeah, the main thing with the Knights of Mayhem is that they're heels and
I'm sorry,
they've got
did
the
you say
manager
tight
Sabrina.
partner?
Tag partners.
Okay.
Yeah, they've got and they have Sabrina as their manager. And the good thing about her is that she just likes being a manager. So she doesn't really get involved with the wrestling, which is pretty cool. Because there's not many people who do that nowadays. So what she does, she'll just interfere, like distract the referee or something like that. Oh Jesus! What the fuck was that? Anyways, and so yeah, the Knights of Mayhem ended up winning, but there was a really cool spot where I believe T-Hawk, they were all out of the ring, and then the T-Hawk just dives, like off the top rope onto them, and that was very cool.
You know who
'Cause
couldn't tag out of the fight? Bob
Who?
Lee, co-founder of the mobile payment service provider Cash App, stabbed outside of Rincon Hill neighborhood of San Francisco.
All right, we'll get to that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't think we were gonna start like that.
Just thought
Yeah,
it'd be-
we'll get to that.
You know, he could
Go
I'm not done.
directly from Drake Bell to something actually nice to talk about. Your
Damn it, Logan.
your wrestling and your referee time, and nope, directly into murder afterwards.
Very nice. Anyways,
My apologies. Continue.
yeah, and then as the Knights of Mayhem won. Good match. It was nice to meet Jamie. He's a really nice guy. Like real nice guy. He's very bloody strong too. Like, Rough Guts is a big guy, and well, Octane's not that big, but he's pure muscle. And Jamie was able to lift both of them up on his shoulders and do a Samoan drop on them. So that was cool to see. And then the next match was a battle royale, which, if you don't know, is just if you throw the wrestler over the top rope, they are eliminated. And so we had a few names in there. We had Connor King, Elliot Hunter. One of my wrestling classmates made his debut as Kaiwis. Pretty cool guy. He's actually very good, so he's got a good future ahead of him. Who else? Jeffro Naylor. It was also his. I've got a funny story. Oh no, I probably shouldn't. Maybe I will. Jeffro Naylor, it was also his last show today. Who else? Who else? Come on, let me think. Let me cook. Hold up. Oh yeah, this guy called the Superhero, who's a masked wrestler. Was Rowan in there? No. Oh yeah, the Ginger Nut, whose thing is that he's ginger and he's nuts. It works.
Yeah,
He's very good at looking.
ginger nuts.
I believe I wouldn't be surprised if he does. I have never seen his nuts though.
Ginger nuts.
Yeah. Was that everyone? Oh no. Chad Howard also came in, and the thing with and so what happened was this masked wrestler called Frolic Johnson came in, and everyone was looking like, who is this guy? And then Chad comes out and just unmasks him, and it turns out to be Bruiser, and they just eliminate each other. And so it's pretty simple. We just watch what happens. Me and this other guy were refereeing, just watching. Just all we needed to do was just point to them, go, "You're out," and they get eliminated. Simple as. And it ends with Jeffro winning. And the funny thing is, it was for a check for $1,000, and I bought it out, and the announcer was like, "It's upside down math," and I was like, "Fuck." So that was a bit silly. But you know, nothing bad happened. We get a little silly up in here. And then the main event was
He really could have just owned that and come out and been like, no, it's just for $1 or like a single cent.
Nah, I would have been killed if I tried that. But yeah, and then the main event was for the I think it's the Valiant World title. I keep forgetting its name, but either way, it was a champion Brooke Duncan versus the Divine James Shaw, whose whole thing is that he's like one of them major Christian preachers. He's part of a staple called Church and State, and their whole thing is that they are satire of like New Zealand conservatives. And their leader actually looks like a fucking Woody Harrelson, which is funny. Nice guys outside though, nice guys outside of the character though, but they are really easy to hate. So so they're very good at what they do. But yeah, that was a good match. Brooke Duncan is a nice guy, very good wrestler as well. He obviously won, and yeah, that was the show. Afterwards, we just took down the ring and stuff. And then we went back to the wrestling gym for drinks and stuff, and that was nice. And I'll let you in a little thing. There's a little bit of a tradition. Well, not as widespread as it used to be, but so what happens is every time a wrestler, if this is a bit of a thing in Valiant as well, every time a wrestler makes a little bit of a mistake, it's called a shot. So at the end of a certain time, we gather, tally up and just like go over the shots and judge like, oh, is he guilty, blah blah blah, and if he's guilty, then he has to take a shot of something, like usually alcohol. And so Jeffro ended up taking, I think, 8 shots of like tequila, Malibu, and stuff. And so yeah, he got a bit fucked up. But it was also because it was his last show, because he's doing his OE in Ireland at some point, which is best of luck to him. It is a bit gutting for him, because he was supposed to be in that. He was supposed to have that match against Rowan, but right before the show he messed up his ankle, so that's a bit of a shame for him. But you know, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the show. But there was a funny thing though. So because it was a big show, I had to keep in touch with the guys in the back with a microphone. But the issue was, I could hear them, I just couldn't understand them. So like every time they tried to talk to me, I was like, "Oh, what the fuck are they saying? I can't understand." So but that was fine. Aside from nothing, they didn't need to tell me anything important. So yeah. So yes, I would I rate my first wrestling show, big wrestling show, a solid 8 out of 10.
Oh, that was a meth corner, meth wrestling corner.
Holy shit, it was. Fuck your book corner, Logan. We in wrestling now.
Oh, I see. I came here with an entire speech on books, book hunting, book collecting, and you come in here and ruin my show. Fuck you.
Alright. Haha. Get bamboozled. Holy fuck, that was cringy. But
Get bamboozled.
I'll never see that again.
Hey, Mirage
Anyway,
from Apex.
Anyway, so yeah, that's all about wrestling. Let's move on to I see that you posted this thing about a New Zealand cat killing competition.
Yes, I
Amazing.
did.
It's great. You should try it out.
I was gonna say, did you fall for an Onion article?
No, it was not an Onion article.
That's BBC News, isn't it?
Yes.
No, right. Let's see. 3 days ago.
I'm gonna
Oh,
look
yeah,
into it a little more. But go ahead and go. Is this what y'all do in New Zealand? Hunt cats?
Well, this is
Give
the
or
first
take.
I've heard of it, but it makes sense because as you may know, New Zealand has a lot of birds that are endemic. Well, a lot of species like insects, birds, and lizards that are endemic to New Zealand, which means you can only find them in New Zealand. And the issue is, when the Europeans came along, well, the British, the Parkia, all that stuff, they
You.
brought in yeah, me, whatever, cope. Anyway,
C, mold, L,
Yeah.
ratio.
Get
Alpha's
good.
ratio.
Anyway, so yeah, the thing is, we bought cats, possums, who are a massive issue as well. Rodents, all these things, and they just because the birds, a lot of species here had no natural predators. Like the moa was extinct. The fucking giant hawk that hunted moas was extinct.
It was a type of eagle, and I can't remember what it was called. The
Let me look.
a puakai.
The Haast's eagle.
Yeah.
All the cool things go extinct, but you know, I digress. So yeah, when these rodents showed up, like some our species like had no chance, but luckily nowadays, we got to bounce back. But yeah, so let me read this article a bit. Let me cook.
So when I read a little about the article is that the organization that hosts these cat killing competitions is getting backlash for allowing ages 14 and
under.
to kill cats, which is kind of an issue psychologically.
Christ.
And the other article I put up was cane toads in Australia have the same thing, where people have a great annual cane toad hunt, where they just get everybody, including kids, with sticks to go around bashing in cane toad heads.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck
Which
them.
they're also another invasive species. So the cane
Yeah.
toads destroy a lot of things as well. So that's why they do it.
I'm
I
gonna.
just thought it was funny. Like, what is it with islanders and just hunting down small animals yearly for fun?
You know, I'm gonna side with the animal welfare people on this one. I think there's a better way of doing this. I think what let me relate.
Sorry, go on.
Let me relate with a story. So I went to back in the end of 2019. I went to Istanbul on a holiday in Turkey, and the thing with Istanbul is that they have a lot of cats and dogs just roaming the streets without owners and stuff. Like, there's so many cats and dogs, and the thing they do is they take these animals. Oh wait, that's not really the issue though, is it? Actually, no. I was gonna say like they tag them and just clean them, vaccinate them, all that stuff, and just send them on their way. But that's not the issue. I think what we need to do is maybe just take these feral cats and maybe just put them in homes, give them.
Yeah, but they're feral.
That is true.
It's easier said than done.
We take all
Alright,
the
we gotta-
feral cats and dogs and put them in a single room. Cage match tonight at 10.
Deport the feral cats.
Watch the feral cats eat each other alive.
Damn.
All refereed by math.
1, 2. Wait, what? Hold up. Oh. This competition also includes killing wild pigs, deers, and hares. So it's not just cats.
I guess cats is just the highlight. I guess what people look at.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
But
so
to
it's
be
fine
fair,
to like kill it.
hunting hogs is different. Hogs can be
Yeah.
very dangerous.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. They are fucking lethal.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever seen a fucking pissed off pig?
Yeah, us Americans.
That wasn't a police car.
Oh.
Goddamn.
us,
Fuck
us,
you, pigs.
Us Americans have seen a thing or two about pigs, and we know a thing or two about guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have any of you guys ever seen a wild hog?
I
yeah,
see that
once or
picture
twice.
roam around every once in a while of the one that's the size of a small car.
Oh yeah, that one's huge.
Yeah. No, I can't say I've ever seen a wild hog, but I find it funny that my university's mascot is a hog. And so I got to pet a hog. A nice tame razorback. But that was about it.
Oh shit, these are the type of pigs with tusks.
Yeah, those are hogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is a thing for New Zealand as well.
The pink slappy pig that you see that we mostly farm and eat.
Slappy pig.
That's why I call them slappy pigs, because they're all skin and you just slappy slap and they're real big. And
Well, I was gonna say, is it because of those videos of the person that like walks up, scratches it on its chin, and just rolls over and lets it pat its stomach?
yeah, that too. They're
Oh, lovely.
pink pigs are just slappy pigs, while the other ones are boars and hogs. Dangerous.
These
There's
are
a
the
video.
fucking
Hey,
terrifying.
don't forget, even the little funny pink slappy pigs are absolutely dangerous if you turn your back on them.
Yeah, they'll eat you. They'll eat anything.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
Look at
like
the size of this fucker.
there are many a story of a pig farmer goes out with the slop for the trough, turns his back on the pigs, and they just fucking bite out his ankles and then start eating them.
Yeah, this is a big old pig.
Prehistoric animal, bruh.
Yeah, fuck, we need some of those back.
No, the fuck we don't.
No,
Yeah.
imagine that. No, guys, hear me out. Hog Rider!
We do not need megafauna back.
Slappy
I don't
pig.
think you
I
don't
am
think you
extremely
understand-
comfortable on this planet being the top of the food chain.
I think I would like a challenge. I would like to go outside and be challenged by a giant sloth.
My thing is, I would rather the animals stay outside and not have to worry about one just out of boredom breaking down a hole in my wall.
Appreciate the silence there.
Yeah.
I actually used
So
to
I'm
have
just-
a couple sheep on my lawn.
How the fuck? When was this a thing?
Math, you are the weight
Years ago.
of two fourth graders. I don't think you would stand a chance.
I have a plan.
Run.
Well, that's plan B.
Oh, I saw a video on TikTok the other day. It was a lady who was like approaching a pig, and she was like, "What's that character from The Lion King?"
Pumbaa?
Bumbo.
Yeah, Pumbaa. She was like, "Oh, it's Pumbaa," and then she's like walking up to it, and the caption is, "People really think wild animals are just safe because of Disney." And she's like trying to pet it. It starts charging at her, and then she screams that she's like knocked over by this big old fucking boar.
Both thought she was Snow White.
Welcome to reality. It sucks here.
Mm-hmm. Look at them boys. I trust them.
This is the pig episode.
Mm-hmm. We ain't talking about 911. I have an agenda against police.
I can tell. What is New Zealand police like? I just imagine it's a lot of what's all this then?
Oh, they're just as racist as American police, but less shooty.
Are they?
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Well,
I mean, I'm white, so they're obviously not going to do anything to me. But you know,
I mean, they're fine, I guess. They just standard police. If you're smoking weed, they'll just yoink it off you and be like, "Don't do that. It's no good."
oh, they
about
haven't
it,
done
really.
that. But no, I was at a party a couple of years ago where there was weed, and a police guy came up and said, "Oh yeah, you guys just need to turn it down. If that's some weed, just hide it from me. I don't care." So, still
Yeah.
pretty chill.
I didn't see
They're
that.
pretty chill.
Yeah.
Everybody, okay, I don't understand why you're saying like American police. We are a big country. Police are different everywhere. So it's like I would rather say like police here where I'm at in my state, pretty chill, pretty relaxed. They do their job
No.
as they're expected. It's more of an Andy Griffith scenario than it is like big cop, big city cop thing. Now,
No.
it's I don't know. I'm always one of those don't say all this is that kind of people.
I was gonna say, and the main thing is that where you hear about the negative police, the racist, the systemic, and all that, tends to come from our population centers. Where, yeah, if you're in a city of, 14 million people, you're gonna have a lot more cop interaction, and if there's more interaction, there's more chances of bad things happening, and then you hear about the bad instead of all the good.
Tao
Oh, yeah.
explained to me.
Because the good cop experiences, the ones where they go out of their way to help, like a story years ago of that one officer who had on his patrol route, there was a block of lower income houses, and he would go and hang out with the kids, bring snacks, and play football with them whenever he had the time. And it's like,
Oh,
you don't
really?
hear about that because it's not sensational,
Oh, yeah.
and it's kind of just expected of them, which I think taking your time to do that, that's above and beyond. But you only hear about the bad, so we have no idea how much it outweighs good.
Is New
Yeah, I can see
Zealand
that.
more left or right as a country?
I'd say it's more
Um,
left.
Yeah, definitely more left. It's
left?
very more left. Yeah.
All right.
And like, just the funny thing is, like, the fucking conservatives here, I'm pretty sure, like, literally want to do everything that would fuck us up. But, somehow they still have people listening to them. Hell, there's even people who get pissy if you call New Zealand Aotearoa, which is which is what the Maori call it. Yeah, I know I butchered it, but fuck up.
Aotearoa.
Yeah, fuck
I'm
that.
gonna say it
that
again for
place.
the audience. Aotearoa.
I will wipe out your culture.
And you call
Colonizer.
conservatives
You
the racist.
colonizer.
Mask off time. It's time to get racist.
While we're making this the boar and hog episode, I kind of enjoy that boars and pigs are sort of one of the beginner enemies in an MMO.
Oh yeah,
For
like
a lot of
Warcraft, they are.
MMOs and a lot of games. I always find it funny, just because it's. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of funny. It's just funny to me.
Yeah, no, it's been very interesting how they decide to do that. Like, what if our first enemy is it's either like a giant rat or a pig
Yeah. I always thought
spiders.
that was great.
or spiders? Yeah, or spiders.
Or like in the or in Fallout 1, it's not even a giant rat, it's just a rat.
Yeah, it's just a normal sized rat that's giant.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Morrowind. I got it's the only game I've ever been that frustrated with fighting a rat because my
Oh, yeah,
character would miss
Doesn't know how to build.
Shut up.
Hey, honestly, if you seriously, if you were losing a fight to a rat at the beginning of Morrowind, you actually just did not build a character.
It's more so that I
skip the
think I
whole
got-
section.
I think I got frustrated that a lot of my hits were missing, and I had
Because
no
you didn't
idea
build your
why.
character properly, is what I'm getting at.
Okay, well,
Mad goes bad.
Get good.
I'm
Actually,
I guess I'm happy that I don't play that game then, if that's what it takes.
yeah, no, you have to properly make a character, because if you just kind of pick skills that don't really aid one another, and you don't like properly build to be strong, it's gonna be tough. It's
I'm-
going to be very sloggy.
I am glad that hitting enemies is no longer a chance in a game, unless that's like a turn-based game. I am glad that we have moved to a system where if I hit an enemy, it will hit 100% of the time instead of missing, just because of a random chance factor.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
now
those
enemies
always
are just
piss me
super tanky.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's all I got to say about that. I want to talk more about pigs.
Pigs.
I think pigs
Let's look
are
at some
fun.
pig facts.
I like
yeah,
bacon.
pretty cool. Yeah, bacon's nice.
Let me look
Nothing
up
wrong with
funky
bacon.
pig facts.
Pigs
Nice.
can't sweat. Did you know that?
Yes.
They also
Pigs are
can't look
smarter
up.
than your dog. Ah, pigs love belly rubs. Ooh, pigs can't fly, but they can run and swim.
I can't fly yet.
You know, while we're talking about pigs, I just remembered a picture. It was a scale of what scale of bunny are you on? And it shows like a little tiny bunny, just all fluffy, and it's just so cute. And then at the end is a hare, and it's just the stones are silent because the trees are listening.
What?
Hares are terrifying.
I see.
They have eldritch knowledge in those eyes.
I can believe that. They like elongated bunnies.
Because
Like there's that horror story somebody wrote about an experience where they live out in the country and they walking their dog at night, and they turn their flashlight in a direction, and there's just like an entire just army of hares, and in response to seeing this person, they all just stand up like
Yeah,
a human
I'll
being,
stand-
just on two legs, just stand up full height.
I think
And
I'd
they
stand up
stare.
too. I'd stand up and stare too if someone was just shining a flashlight in me and my crew's business. Like, leave them alone. They were probably, like, discussing things about like, hair stuff,
Discussing political issues.
Yeah, I imagine they've got a lot of issues to deal with, maybe
Yeah, like when are we gonna kick the coyotes out of our land? Please don't follow that up with silence.
I'm looking at giant hares right now.
So got some hair facts.
Did
Oh
you
my
know
God,
hair
that's
grows
massive.
on your head?
I'm trying to find those really skinny, sort of terrifying looking ones.
Do you know what
Jackrabbits?
makes me Jackalopes?
Those aren't real.
Yeah, they are.
Okay,
Anyway.
you show me a jackrabbit with antlers.
No. You have to go and find one yourself. It's the way.
It's the way.
Do you know what the hares remind me of? If it's funny, like they're long and skinny. They're like there's something about them that reminds me of the Borzoi dog.
Yeah, Borzoi.
Yeah, something interesting about this. What the fuck?
That's a big ass hair.
They're made for wolf hunting, and I remember seeing this comic, and it's like a wolf looking at a Borzoi, and it's just like looking at a fucking fucking scary parody of a wolf, like a alternate from the Mandela catalog. Oh yeah, I see it. I think I found it.
Can I do it for you?
Why do you say that?
You've never seen the video?
Do it for you.
I don't think so.
It's an animation of a Borzoi doing saying that.
Yeah, because they got long snouts or something. But yeah, no, here's
Yeah.
the comic.
Is the original video is an animation of somebody trying to get into a Pringles tube, but they can't fit their hand. So the boar's always like whole snout just stretches down in there and pulls one out.
No, I didn't know this was a real thing. I thought we were just being stupid.
It's been a real thing for ages. I don't like it because that fucking song just freaks me out for some reason.
Oh my god.
Yeah, big Snoopa.
I fucking love his big old nose. Hold on, there was that image I remember. It was like that real terrifying image. And it was like a
That's an anteater.
Borzoi attacks and kills like Pitbull or something. Or other dog. And it's like, oh.
Borzoi's nose do funny things. Look at this. Okay, we can't keep having just dead air.
Ah, I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
we're all looking at Borzoi pics.
Yeah, we are distracted.
and I'm
We're all
just
looking at
dying
long
up.
nose.
Sorry.
funny
let's-
Borzois.
Let's talk about the fucking new Dead Island. Jacob, take it away.
I watched an hour video of Pyrocynical playing the entire campaign, and apparently said it's mid.
Fair enough.
Wait, it's out already?
It's
Yeah.
out. It's only on Epic.
Oh.
Well, Epic and consoles and all that, but yeah, I watched an hour of Pyrocynical saying game mid, wait for a sale if anything. The game was in development for like 10 years.
Damn, imagine working 10 years on something just for Pyrocynical to say it's mid. Wow.
Yeah.
Now, me personally, I wouldn't take that.
Wait, why are we watching Pyrocynical? Isn't he like weird and kind of
I think that
nowadays?
I think they got.
He's
Doesn't that get disproven?
openly into inflation.
I don't think it's inflation, I think it's just fat.
No, it's inflation.
Are you sure? I watch a lot of Pyrocynical, and he I'm pretty sure he said once that he's not
Pyro
into
inflation.
Pyro inflation. Don't look.
I
Don't
know
No,
it is
that,
inflation.
that was a joke that he did on one of his streams where he was playing TF2 again after a very long time, and he opens up his inventory for his pyro, and it's just got insanely inflated thighs.
Viewers, quick!
I'm pretty
Don't look up Pyrocynical inflation porn. Don't do
Yeah,
it.
I'm pretty sure it's called the Pyrocynical August Incident.
Oh, on some strange news. Not strange, but did you hear Markiplier's making a movie?
Oh yes,
Iron
Face of
Lung.
Iron Lung. Yeah,
It's about
I don't
Iron
know.
Lung.
I
Okay,
cannot wait.
I saw that article. The picture of him on set was photoshopped. You can see where they cut out his torso and put him in the image because one of his arms is just missing.
Well, he's in it. For realsies.
For realsies, he made a YouTube trailer about it.
That's
mean-
what I was looking for. This GIF. Oh my god, it's so creepy.
Yeah.
No, but I remember playing Iron Lung, and I love those kind of games where they're just short, creepy, jump scares you a couple times, just a good time. I bought a game called Cave Crawler, but every time I play it, I'm kind of pulled away to go do something else. So I haven't actually beaten it yet, but it's around the same kind of style where it's like that very pixelated sort of analog horror style game.
Oh, yeah.
I still need to watch Skinamarink. You guys have heard of that,
Oh.
one, right?
Don't bother.
No.
It's shit. It's shit.
What do you mean it's shit?
It was just plain old. It's probably like a metaphor for abuse or something. I don't know. I was like, okay, Eldritch thing, can't beat it. Fucking boring.
Sorry, it's not set up like a Marvel movie, but it's an experimental
Hey.
film.
It's nothing to do with Marvel. It is if I simply want to be able to punch the entity.
There are lots of paranormal movies where the bad guy wins.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Infinity War.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, did this horror movie not have a side of Subway Surfers for you?
Yeah. It didn't have any Family Guy.
Sped up high pitched Family Guy.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Brian getting run over.
Yo, the Nightcore Family Guy edit.
Oh no, that sounds terrifying.
Nightcore is just sped up.
I know.
Sped up and higher pitched.
When you speed something up, the pitch naturally increases.
No, it doesn't. They do that themselves.
Rockefeller Street.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I like that kind of genre, the analog horror, when it's done right. Because even watching the trailer, I was spooked.
Oh, if you like analog horror, check out oh shit.
Is it the Mandela Catalog?
No, it's Gemini
No.
something.
Oh,
It's a channel.
Gemini.
It's a channel on YouTube.
yeah, I've looked into some of them. I like them. I really do. I like them a lot more than modern horror movies, only because whenever you have to meet demands and stuff like that, it becomes a lot more like a checklist movie. But whenever you put your heart and soul into it, like in some of these analog horrors that are not meant for profit, it's just good. And they're honestly just creepy.
Oh
I
yeah.
like them. So that's why this cave crawler game looked pretty cool, and I've played 15 minutes of it so far.
Is that the one where you play as a drone?
Yes,
Oh yeah, I saw like video of that. It looked pretty cool.
it looks really good. I don't know. When it comes to horror stuff, I love horror. We mentioned last episode how much I like horror books and stuff like that. So we don't got to go too much more into it. But I'm playing the Call of Cthulhu game, which is pretty fun, the 2018 version.
Oh yeah. I played the old one.
Yeah, how was it?
That's not too bad.
There's a
It's got some issues.
It's pretty dated, but
Yeah, it's dated, but you know, it's a little bit. I do intend to get back into it at some point.
there's a new like Sherlock Holmes game that's kind of similar that I really want to. I don't know. I like those kind of games.
Have you guys heard that Death Stranding has a NSFW version now, like a porn parody game now?
wow.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Does it?
interesting. Yeah.
Does it at least have a funny name?
Let me see.
Six Stranding?
Sex Standing. That's exactly it.
Is it on Steam?
Yeah.
All right, looking it
Yeah.
up.
Death Stranding. Six Standing
It's only-
porn parody launched on Steam.
It's only $6.
Hey, that's a good deal.
It's $4 for me. It looks like it has more action than the original.
Well, I mean, when the most action you got out of the original was the occasional drink of totally not sponsored Monster Energy.
They made other games such as Sex Hell, Sex with Succubus, Sex Apocalypse 3D.
The fucking reviews of Six Standing. So that's why everyone thinks Hideo Kojima is a genius.
Fap and Cum Simulator, Gotchi Christmas Party, Furry Survivals,
Oh no.
Sex and Drift, Furry Gay Sex, Game
Ooh.
Dev.
Oh, that's you. That's you, Jacob.
Just lots
Not a
of
furry.
yeah, that's what this company is there. That's what they do.
Sex.
Sex sells.
What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I've me and David have been playing Monster Hunter Rise.
Oh yeah.
You say that we've played it one time.
Well, I hope to play it again after the recording.
That is, yeah, I was about to say that.
The game.
It's been
is
a long
fun.
time since Oh, I think I just hurt my back.
Nice.
I'm going to release slowly.
My back's been hurting all week, but that was from a bad back workout.
Okay, I saved it.
It's kind of my bad.
Before that interruption, I was going to say it's been a long time since I've played Rise. because I had hit at the time, the end game grind of just go do this over and over again until you get enough of this resource kind of thing. And also at that point, I had been playing for probably a solid like month, just that being the only game I played, so I probably burnt out on it pretty hard. But having another reason to go back into it, being a lot of friends are just starting to play it again.
Yeah.
Yay.
What about you guys, Jacob and Math? Why aren't you hopping in on us?
I didn't have Monster.
Do I have any Monster Hunter games? No, I don't.
Yeah, I didn't have it either.
I played World with a friend for a bit. I was
Yeah,
okay at it.
We played like 2 hours and then he never did it again.
What?
I played it with you for like I think one session. We did like 3 hunts and then never again.
Oh yeah,
Indeed.
I think it's just because I don't know. I didn't really get I wasn't having a whole lot of fun. And then on top of that, I also wasn't playing very many games. But I had
I
a
was
lot
gonna
of
say,
fun.
yeah, this was like 2021.
Yeah, I was busy with a whole lot of stuff. We're getting ever closer to the cool new games coming out.
Indeed. Some very cool things coming out soon. Space Marine 2 for one. Oh wait, we talked about this last episode.
Oh, bolt gun!
Bolt Gun is,
Oh, yeah, but-
Bolt Gun is coming
Well
out
done, yeah.
tomorrow.
I want more boomer shooters.
I love them. Needs more.
Oh, Sex Standing finished installing.
What the
You actually
fuck?
got it?
Oh, did I say that out loud?
Yes.
Oh math.
Oh.
Oh math.
Oh dear. So,
Oh,
you.
we're gonna play that off like it's a joke. I swear to God, if it isn't.
I'm currently looking at his profile.
hold up.
He's gonna put it in hidden. Stop him.
Yep, there it is. There it is. Sex Standing.
You criminal.
That's funny.
Holy shit, this looks like shit.
It's a porn game.
It has a budget that makes a shoestring look thick.
No. What's your guys' least played games on Steam?
At least play.
Actually-
Gotta go through my 500 list games.
Math has so many games that he hasn't played. Oh my
Most
god.
of, some of them are Jacob's because we share libraries.
Oh.
But if it's on, like, if you're checking out his profile, it will be all of your games.
Oh, well, okay, let me look.
It says here, your guys' least played game is Steel Ocean with 1 minute.
The fuck is Steel Ocean?
I've never heard of that game before in my life.
You guys got it.
Well,
We.
I guess. Oh shit.
Because
Alright, let me...
I'm only counting things with minutes on it because I'm assuming everything without minutes has not been opened. So
Oh wait, some of these are...
you guys have not even opened Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
Wait, I've played Dark Descent. I have definitely played that.
Says that you haven't even put a minute into it.
This is slander, I have, I swear to God.
Sounds like a lie there, buddy.
Fucking bizarre.
You have no achievements.
Why are you doing me like that?
No achievements. No bitches.
Oh no.
No content. No reaction. All reverb. No bass.
Damn.
All treble.
My least played game on Steam is Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr, but that's only because I have Prophecy.
Yeah, you don't really want to play anything.
So you launch through that instead, yeah.
Yeah. You're
By the way, you want to guess how long it was?
how long?
1 minute. Like, let's compare that. 1 minute for my least played game. However, technically that's the only one that has time on it. There are a few that have no time at all.
Yeah, there are lots of games I have with no time at all.
However, compare the 1 minute playtime to my most played game, Elder Scrolls Online, of 1,013.2 hours.
Jesus Christ.
What is the least played game for me?
I love how Skyrim is just. I haven't touched Skyrim in ages, and it's still my most played game.
What kind of build did you always go to?
No, I've always been a bit of a spell sword.
Spell sword?
Really?
Yeah, no, it's not bad. Like I had a really cool build with the ebony mail, like the main, like the final dragon priest mask, an ebony mace, and like spells, and I just looked like a fucking evil overlord. I was like, damn, I'm balling.
I either went for dual-handed heavy, or I went for magic.
I always went to Stealth Archer.
Of course you did.
See,
Because
lots of people did stealth archer, but I tried it, and I immediately went back to dual.
See, I would. I think my favorite to play was probably like a paladin, restoration, one-handed, heavy armor.
yeah.
But I did stealth a lot. But I never really relied on archery. It felt a lot more satisfying to just like get a dagger and hit that sweet like 32 times damage on a backstab.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My least played game is Wordle 3. Now, my first real game.
This guy can't spell.
Nah.
It's a puzzle
Got
game.
his-
Come on, guys. Come on.
Got his ass.
My real game that's least played is Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies with 4 minutes.
Ooh.
What are you oohing about?
Ooh.
Jacob likes
I
the
mean-
zombies.
Oh, I'm addicted. Well, to be fair, Black Ops 3 Zombies is objectively better.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. We've played that.
Yeah,
we've played
other than that, I got a lot of unplayed games. The
Indeed.
Witcher Enhanced Edition, Tomb Raider, The Witcher 2, The Sims 4, but the only reason it's unplayed is because I own it on the Epic Game Store. Tabletop Simulator, Sega Mega Drive. I haven't even played Saints Row 4. It's just not as fun as the third one, you know?
I
Alright.
played Saints Row 4. It was pretty fun.
What is your most played game? We already heard
Skyrim.
we already heard yours and David's. Mine is the Lord of the Rings Online at 787 hours.
Jeez.
But I've also been playing it since I was like 15. So in 20
Yeah.
no, since I was younger than that actually, like 2014. So 2014 to April 2nd of 2022. So
I'm
the
gonna
last
go
time I
look.
played it was a year ago.
Yeah,
Alright.
one of our mates actually used to play Lord of the Rings Online a lot, and he had a total of about 3 months playtime in the game.
It's easy to do that. I could see. The gameplay just gets really stale after a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why. My second most played game is Deep Rock Galactic at 708 hours.
Rock and Stone.
Rockin' Stone. I used to be that kind of guy.
How do
I am that kind of guy.
How do you check when you purchased a game?
I don't remember.
Pretty sure you can check like your market like history.
Oof, that's gonna be a while back then.
Indeed.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't. Not a lot of mine have a whole lot of hours. Like Vermintide 2 has 149. Skyrim has 179, but the other Skyrim has 127.
Mm.
Because you remember they came out with multiple Skyrims.
They did.
Yeah,
They did.
Skyrim and Skyrim 2.
Skyrim Special Edition, Skyrim Game of the Year Edition, Skyrim Give Us More Money Edition,
Uh-huh.
that kind of thing. instead of just updating the game. Yeah, that's pretty much
No.
it for my gaming stuff.
My most played
Alright.
Steam game is CS:GO
Indeed.
with 1,154 hours.
I saw that you guys were playing CS:GO earlier.
Oh yeah,
How was that?
that was pretty fun.
It was pretty fun. I fucking wrecked his ass.
Yeah,
Oh, y'all were playing against each other.
yeah, we
Oh,
we were just playing. Yeah,
We did a 2v2 with a couple of our other friends,
yeah.
and it was a fucking steamroll. I won every single round. Thank you, I appreciate it.
No, that's I don't know. I used to play it. I owned it back when you had to buy it.
Yeah, me too.
And I don't know. I never really had fun playing with people because I was always playing with high competitive people,
Russians.
Yeah.
and so I just never really had fun. So maybe if I get back into it, I'll have some fun. I don't know.
Indeed.
Someone never
I-
learned
I-
to rush me.
I think you'll learn that a lot of my gaming experience has always been with people who play hardcore, and so I've never had fun with the game.
Mm.
It's how I stopped having fun with Monster Hunter World originally. It's how I stopped having fun with Risk of Rain 2. It's how I've had stopped play. It's how I've stopped having fun with. I already said Monster Hunter, CS:GO. Not Deep Rock Galactic. I just burnt out on that game. It's why I stopped playing Vermintide 2 for a while. I'm going through my list real quick. Yeah, that's
Indeed.
pretty much it. Barrow Trauma was kind of fun, but
We should get back into it.
it always feels like we're just starting new games instead of continuing them,
Yeah.
Indeed.
which is why I quit playing. Let me see what else is here. I gotta say, games like Oxygen Not Included, really fun for the first like 30 to 40 minutes, even the first couple hours. But then whenever you start reaching like the advanced stuff, it just becomes so difficult.
I am.
I have that issue with Factorio sometimes.
Factorio, yeah. Same, yeah.
The autism awareness game.
I loved, or I enjoyed Factorio for the first little bit, and then you get to like the really advanced stuff, and that's when I stopped playing.
That's when you have to like look onto fucking Factorio blueprints in order to like get something that's decent.
Yeah. I played 17.7 hours of Neverwinter. Wow.
Get on my level. I have like 250 something hours on that game.
Matt, didn't you say you wanted to play Death Hulk or Space Hulk Deathwing?
Yeah, I could be keen.
Let me put it on my install list.
Very good.
Ugh. I think we're good to wrap up, fellas.
Indeed.
That was a
That
good
was quick.
episode. We'll see y'all in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.
Ta-ta.